How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Johnny. I'm very, very good, yeah.
Good?
Very good.
Excellent.
You're not too well, are you? You've got a bit of a...
I've got a bit of a... I've been losing my voice a little bit, and so I was worried it was going to happen, so I think I brought our sponsor today some Manuka honey.
I think it's Manuka.
Manuka honey, and some lemons. So that's our sponsor for today, and I'm going to have a hot lemon and honey.
Okay, I'll fix that up for you in a little while.
Could you? Alasdair.
Yeah, hi.
Al.
Yeah.
Al?
Yeah.
Either's fine.
What's that short for?
Alasdair.
Right, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Alasdair Wallace. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Any relation?
I mean, no relation to the fictional character.
Okay.
Okay. You sound a bit doubtful there. You sure?
He's made of plasticine.
I think is it clay? It's clay, isn't it? They do it in an oven, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think you can say that with any certainty unless you are related to him, and then I suppose you would know those kind of details. So I think you shot yourself in the foot a little bit there. Many congratulations on being shortlisted for the Leicester City. Sorry you weren't long-listed, but nevertheless, well done.
Yes.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. It's a really nice bit of news at the end of the year.
Not tall enough for the long list.
No, 5'9".
Just nearly then. That's a shame, isn't it?
I think I could make the long list. I'm 5'11".
Yes, I imagine you...
6 foot, depending on the
Depending on what?
tape measure, I suppose. Some of them have a different
Calibration.
Yes, well, often the metal bit at the end causes problems, doesn't it?
Oh yes.
You either include that or you don't. So I think if I did include that, I'd be 6 foot.
Okay. Well, there you are. Then you're on the long list, I guess.
Yes. Should I start telling people? I've been long listed for the Leicester City Prize.
You're on the bench.
The Leicester City Prize. Yes. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It does sound good.
Charlie Bowers, long list, Leicester.
Yeah.
And that's
Lovely.
alliteration, isn't it?
Boom. Yes.
Leicester long list.
Okay. I'll do the first one. So for context, I'm obviously a trans man.
Trans man.
Yes.
It's like a superhero, isn't it?
No.
Trans man. Fighting crime.
Could be, I suppose. Did you mean it in a slightly different context?
Yes. I meant it in the context that I was assigned female at birth, but I identify as male. There's no crime-fighting element.
Right, okay.
Really.
That's my misunderstanding.
There's no reason why you shouldn't combine it with crime fighting, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing my bit.
No, well, we don't want you to feel bad. Carry on with your joke.
So that's Alasdair spelled with a D because I'm compensating. My pronouns are he, him for business, they, them for pleasure, or she, her for the right price. Not necessarily how that sounds. It's just if I come out to Grandma, I'm out the will.
Swallowed my chewing gum.
Oh dear.
It's gone.
You got any more?
I do. That's not.
Okay.
Is that the point? That's not the point, though, is it? What's going to happen?
I suppose not.
What's going to happen to that now?
I think you'll be right. I tell you what. I'm wondering with Alasdair
Oh yes.
is whether a catchphrase would work for him. Do you think? A catchphrase. I think they're coming back a little bit.
Okay.
And I was thinking something like, what do you think of this? Something like, Ayo, Gromit.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes.
Do you think?
That's very.
Yeah,
good.
because you with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Okay. tick that.
That's a Charlie Bowers big tick.
Yes, I can do bigger.
Can you?
So we've got scope for more. I've left some breathing space.
Okay, that's good.
Lila wasn't a fan. She's gone to lie down.
No.
Maybe she doesn't like Wallace and Gromit.
She doesn't. No, she doesn't. The plasticine gets stuck in her teeth.
Next joke. I put myself within commuting distance of.
I was just about to say actually.
Wait,
could
okay.
I have a honey and lemon?
No worries. Honey and lemon. Just like one generous teaspoonful.
One very generous teaspoon and one of those lemon slices.
Okay.
Make sure you hold it up to the camera for the.
Enough. You're probably ready for a snack. If I know anything about Charlie Bowers, it's that he loves a snack.
He does. He certainly
Yeah,
does.
we've got one each
Ooh.
of each there for us.
It's a smorgasbord.
Mmm.
Smorga.
Getting
Mince pie. I suppose this it's Christmas, isn't it?
This is our Christmas. This is our Christmas edition.
Christmas episode.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Hmm. Where was Alasdair then? Was he doing another of his
Yes.
jokes?
Okay.
I put myself within commuting distance of masculinity, in that I don't want to be there all the time, but it is where the jobs are.
No, don't get crumbs again, will you?
Mm.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be bad-tempered, but there were absolutely shed loads of crumbs last time.
Okay.
What
did you say?
I said the joke.
Go on. Can you do it again?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I put myself within commuting distance of masculinity, in that I don't want to be there all the time, but it is where the jobs are.
I love it, actually.
Right.
Honestly, I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any notes?
Well, I tell you what I love about it. Relatability. First rule of comedy, be relatable.
Right.
And you'll have a lot of men in the audience, so masculinity, lovely. You'll also have a lot of commuters in the audience, almost certainly, up and down the M4 corridor for us in Bristol, for instance, and there's the M5,
Yeah.
north, south, Gloucestershire and beyond, Stoke-on-Trent, and on it goes. So you'll have the attention of the men, and of course some of the men will be commuters as well, and then you've got you're layered. Then you've got a layered attention from the audience. So I'm very happy with that.
It's very important to target the men because they have the loudest laughs.
Right.
So you want to go for that market. You make them laugh. You raise the roof, don't you?
There might be women in the audience as well.
Of course.
Yes. Mustn't forget them.
Yeah. You've seen that. Then you've done the rounds.
Good
and you've
up.
seen those women in the audience.
Good eye.
Should I? Do you think I should be ignoring them, or?
I don't think you should be sexist if that's what you're suggesting. No, I don't.
No. You've told me to sort of target the men.
Of course.
I feel that maybe neglects.
No. I think you misunderstood us. You
Right.
target the men, but at the same time, you give the women just as much attention. Otherwise, it's sexist, and we don't tolerate any of that.
So target
in
the
comedy.
men.
Do we not? No, we don't.
The men have to come first, obviously,
Right.
but the women are absolutely
A very
Equal.
close second.
very close first.
Yes.
Otherwise, we can't have first. So they're both first.
So if there was a podium, the men would be on the number one spot,
Yeah,
and then there'd be another number one spot
exactly.
at the same height.
Well, a bit lower.
That's good. Did we finish that one? Is that done?
I think it is. I think it is.
We can do another tick. a very tall tick for the men.
Should I do another joke then? I take testosterone, and sometimes people ask me like how I take it, if it's an injection or a pill or what, and it's actually not. It's like a clear.
Excuse you.
You're right.
Excuse me. Yes, no, I'm fine. Carry on.
It's like a clear alcohol gel that I rub on my skin, or a hand sanitizer, I like to call it.
Should we leave that one?
You can't make a sow's ear out of a...
You can't make a what?
A sow's ear, can you?
I'd.
How would you?
You can't. Sorry, say that again.
Well, it's a saying you can't make a sow's ear.
Is that a saying?
All right. So, next joke, do you think?
Yes.
So, in comedy, I like a rule of three, which is where you say two things that set up a pattern and then a third thing that subverts
I
it.
think we know what a rule of three is, honestly, yes.
Yeah, sorry. It makes me feel safe, it makes me feel secure, it makes me feel horny.
Did that make you feel horny?
Does it? Say it one more time with a bit more allure.
Right. So in comedy, I like a rule of three.
Just the last bit. Just the word.
Just the word horny.
Just the word horny.
Horny.
One more.
Horny.
Anything?
Oh.
Rule of three, good. Subverting, good. I wouldn't put the two of them together though, because you're going to confuse everybody. Keep the three, the rule of three.
But don't throw them at the end unnecessarily.
Yeah. Do you think should we ask Alasdair to roll that one?
Roll it.
See how we get on with that.
Sorry, I don't.
Roll that stone like a rolling stone.
Like a rolling stone gathering the moss.
That's what they say.
Kate
Gather
Moss, she's quite sexy, isn't she?
She is. But this is rife with something.
It's beginning to take shape, isn't it?
It is. I like the Kate Moss link. Maybe we could get that in there. And the stone makes me feel like Kate Moss on a rolling stone.
Roll on down that stone, Kate.
So in comedy, I like a rule of three, which is where you say two things that set up a pattern.
I think do the first bit to the audience.
And try and speed it up because it's quite dull, the first bit.
Okay.
Quick with the first bit.
Sure.
For the edit.
Yeah. So in comedy, I like a.
Okay.
In comedy, I like a.
What are you going to make?
I'm going to make a cup of tea this time. Hard work. Right, well, I suppose we should probably press on with Alasdair's stuff. It's felt particularly long, this session, hasn't it? Has it felt like for you?
I had a thought it could be roll on down that hill, Katie.
Yes.
Because most people know her as Kate Moss, don't they?
Yes.
But if she was Katie, it adds a little Catherine.
I think Katie is nice. It's familiar.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Roll on down that hill, Kit Kat.
Yeah.
With
What
a wink.
about mini roll on down that hill, Kit Kat?
You could do a little two-eyed wink. Roll on down that hill, Kit Kat.
Very nice.
Mini roll on down that hill, Kit Kat.
Yeah, the two-eyed wink that you've very much made that your own, haven't you?
I have. It's a bit of a staple, but you could have it. Action.
Mini roll on down that hill, Kit Kat.
It's all right, isn't it?
It's all right. It's all right. Do you think he should end it with, would you like some cheese, Gromit?
Shall I do the next? Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, that's why we're here.
So I think my past self
Can I have this mini roll?
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
You. Go ahead.
I think my past self hates me. I don't know if you've ever
That's
put
the
on.
last one now.
Very crumbly. It's already a bit broken. Have to be careful of the crumbs again.
I tell you what, you know where it is.
Should I try again?
Yes.
Okay, so I think my past self hates me. I don't know if you've ever put on like an old jacket and found a fiver in the pocket and said, "Oh, thanks, past me." I put on an old coat for the first time the other day, and I found a note in the pocket in my own handwriting that said, "Fuck you, you're on your own."
Okay. What do you think, Charlie? What do you reckon for this one?
You got a note in your pocket. You got a note in your pocket. How did it get there?
Well,
Let's rewind. Let's rewind, because there's a lot of that story missing, I think. Let's explore the unexplored, as Magellan would say.
would he?
He'd say, let's find out where that note came from. If he were here.
Well, so,
He is here in a way.
Is he? Where did it come from? Because I want to know. I want to...
I put it there. That's the joke. Is that it was me. I put it. It's my past self who was me, and I. That's the joke.
Why did you do that? What's your motivation? Pretend I'm a director. You're in a blockbuster film, and I'm saying, "What's your motivation?" Because you've got to know the answers to these questions, haven't you?
Yeah. He's pushing you hard now, but it's worth it.
I'm Kubricking you.
I'm Kubricking it.
It's quite funny.
That's quite funny.
Yeah, that is quite funny.
Good.
Kubricking it like a pigeon. Like a pigeon taking a poo. I'm coo.
The question Charlie's asking, and I'll ask it for him now because his voice is failing slightly, is how did it get there? The note. How did it get there? Just try and give us a straightforward answer. Don't go all around the houses. How did it get there?
I put it there.
Go a bit around the houses, a bit more.
A little bit, yeah.
I put it there for my future self to find.
I'm hearing the what. I'm not hearing the why.
If you did find a fiver, it would probably no longer be valid currency because the old fivers, you can't use them anymore.
The paper ones. That's a really good point.
So you might be...
No, you go.
I was just thinking you might be better off with like a John Lewis voucher or something like that in your joke because they last ages. Do you want to try it with a John Lewis voucher, or you could choose a voucher of your own to make it your own?
Sure.
Because you may not be a John Lewis kind of a person. I don't know.
John Lewis is quite good though.
Well, they're quality.
You buy something from John Lewis, you've got it for life.
You have. So all the snacks gone now, I'm afraid.
Lila's disappointed.
Yes.
Of course, she can't have it. She can't have a mini roll, can she?
Can't have a mince pie either.
No, she can. It's Christmas.
No, they're poisonous to dogs.
She can. Where's your festive spirit?
Raisins are poisonous to dogs. Dried fruit is not. It's
Put
bad for dogs.
Put a little Christmas
Don't-
hat on her.
Don't give dried fruit to your dogs.
Put a little Christmas hat on her. Give her a mince pie. That's a cute.
Please don't give dogs mince pies.
That's a cute photo, isn't it?
We could do that as a Christmas card, a family Christmas card.
A joke clinic Christmas card.
The
Yes,
dog eating
we should
a
do
mince
those.
pie, which is
Of
poisonous.
course we should.
Yeah.
Okay, a dog eating a mince pie.
A thing swallowing a thing that'll kill it.
And a bit of chocolate.
Merry Christmas.
I think you've got to sort this £5 note thing out because otherwise, if you've got any bankers in the audience, anyone who works in the financial services, it's going to throw it.
Not to like nitpick unnecessarily, but the new style plasticky £5 notes they've been around for some years now. I think.
Oh, if it's an old coat.
Old.
Your own words back at you. How does that feel? You put on an old coat. You put on a brand new coat, and you found a John Lewis voucher in there. Quids in. You say quids in.
Quids in.
Quids in. It's Christmas.
Lovely. It could be your Christmas joke. Your
all year round.
All year round Christmas joke, like an all day breakfast. You thinking about pizza again?
I often am.
That's what they say about men, isn't it? That about 50% of the time they're thinking about pizzas. I read that somewhere.
Did you? Where did you read that?
In a porn mag, I think.
Okay. They still sell those. I haven't seen one in a little while. Top shelf used to be. Out of reach of the women.
The shorter people.
Of course, women don't like pornography, do they?
Well, this has been enlightening.
Good. Excellent.
Good, exactly what we wanted to hear.